Dear friends, today we are going to discuss about some of the newer concepts in the field of marketing. We will start with relationship marketing. So, it's your birthday week and you have received a greeting card from Raymond. Totally unexpected yet surprising. What do you think? Raymond, the brand, really remembers your birthday? But its database does. As there is increased competition, businesses must generate good rapport with customers, and this is possible with the help of relationship marketing. What is relationship marketing? It is a customer relationship management strategy designed to encourage strong, lasting customer connections to a brand. The goal is to generate repeat sales, encourage word of mouth promotion and gather customer information. As a practice, relationship marketing differs from other forms of marketing in that it recognizes the long-term value of customer relationships and extends communication beyond intrusive advertising and sales promotion messages. Now we will have a look at the major concepts of relationship marketing. The first concept is customer relationship marketing or CRM. CRM refers to practices, strategies and technologies that companies use to manage and analyze customer interactions and data throughout the customer life cycle with the goal of improving relationships with the customers. The second concept is customer lifetime value or CLV. CLV can be defined as the net present value of all the profits that can be attributed to the entire future relationship with the customer. There are 5 different levels of relationship marketing, thereby improving customer service and customer satisfaction. These levels are as follows. The first is basic marketing, wherein the salesperson sells to the final customers. This is known as direct sales. The second level is reactive marketing. The salesperson sells the product and encourages the customer to call for any comments or inquiries. The third level is accountable marketing. The salesperson calls the customers to ensure whether the product is working as per satisfaction and if there is any problem in the product. Furthermore, he also asks the customer for any suggestions, feedback to improve the service or the product. Thus, he is taking responsibility for the sale. The fourth level is proactive marketing. The company works continuously with its large customers to help improve performance. The company is agile, real-time data driven and adaptable to the ever-changing needs of the customers. This is especially seen in financial companies wherein the movement in the financial marketing and customer feedback induces the company to make changes regularly in how they deal with customers and improve the product. The last level is the partnership marketing level. Here the company works continuously with its large and key customers to improve its performance. An example would include when General Motors stations its salesperson at dealership to ensure optimal relationship development with the brand. Importance of relationship marketing. The first important reason why companies practice relationship marketing is to give a consistent customer experience. Here the organizations that are aligned across all touch points seamlessly share information and work together to ensure customer needs are addressed with minimum effort. This is particularly important when the customer is experiencing challenges with the product or service. Resolving customer issues builds trust and improves customer satisfaction. The second aspect of relationship marketing is customer feedback. When there is open communication in an organization, consumer concerns, complaints are quickly addressed by paying attention to positive and negative feedback. Organizations can make appropriate adjustment to product or service offerings. This ensures customer satisfaction. Customer relationship marketing also ensures customer profitability. Relevant communication offers motivation to consumers to use the full complement of product and service offerings. Because consumers understand the benefit of the offering, they are typically more compliant and they remain customers for longer periods of time. The customer who enjoys relationship marketing also does advocacy. Consumers who are pleased and enjoy a consistent experience increasingly share information with each other. Increasingly, consumers are turning to each other for suggestions and recommendations. The customers also help in innovation. Organizations invite their customers to provide ideas and insights. Consumers are allowed to share, vote, and discuss each other's ideas. Most important, they are kept updated of the status of ideas. This is in brief about relationship marketing. Now we are going to discuss holistic marketing. Holistic marketing concept is a part of the series on concepts of marketing, and it can be defined as a marketing strategy which considers the business as a whole and not as an entity with different parts. According to holistic marketing concept, even if a business is made of various departments, the departments have to come together to project a positive and united business image in the minds of the customer. Holistic marketing concept involves interconnected marketing activities to ensure that the customer is likely to purchase their product rather than the competitor's product. To understand this concept in a lucid manner, let us use an example. An organization has different departments like sales and marketing, accounting and finance, R&D, product development, and finally HR and operations. Thus, to implement a holistic marketing concept in the organization, one has to ensure that R&D and product development take feedback from marketing and sales to launch the product which is most likely to attract customers. On the other hand, they need to work closely with accounting and finance to find out the exact budget for the project. Sales and marketing need to communicate to the HR department the right kind of people they would need, and finally, administration and operations needs to devise a plan to retain these people. Some key concepts which are important in holistic marketing are: first, internal marketing. Here, there is marketing between and to all the departments in an organization. Second, relationship marketing, wherein building a better relationship with your customers, internal as well as the end customers, is beneficial for holistic marketing. Third, performance marketing, driving the sales and revenue growth of an organization holistically by reducing costs and increasing the sales. Fourth, integrated marketing. For the organization's growth, the product, services and marketing must work in tandem. Thus, holistic marketing is a concept which is organization-wide and helps the growth of the organization with the right marketing of products. With the rise in competition and the limits placed on customers with finite financial resources, decisions will be complex and the organization will have to implement holistic marketing so that decisions are made by customers in organization's favor. Another contemporary and in vogue issue that we will discuss today is green marketing. Go green. This slogan is widely used by marketers for products and services. Green marketing concept has the focus on the environment. American Marketing Association defines green marketing in 3 ways. First, marketing of products and services that are presumed to be environmentally safe. This is retail perspective. Second, the development and marketing of products designed to minimize negative effects on the physical environment or to improve its quality. This is a social marketing perspective. The third one, the efforts by organizations to produce, promote, package and reclaim products in a manner that is sensitive or responsive to ecological concerns. This is the environment perspective. Generally, the belief is that green marketing is only promotion or advertising of products which have words associated like recyclable, refillable, ozone friendly and environmental friendly. But in reality, it incorporates major activities like modification of product, changes in the production process, sustainable packaging and as well as modifying advertising. Now, we shall look at major 4 P's of marketing with the focus of green marketing. The first P, product. The product represents the good or service offered. Green consideration for product includes product materials, components and design, product packaging, product recycling or environmental impact, green supply chain management and carbon footprint impacts of product offerings. Place or distribution as we call it, green logistical concerns seek to maximize distribution while minimizing negative impact on the environment, mostly from a carbon footprint perspective. Managing logistical operations, modes and materials to minimize environmental impact is one of the most difficult tasks associated with green marketing. Price is one of the most critical and important factor of green marketing mix. Most consumers will only be prepared to pay additional value if there is perception of extra product value. This value may be improved performance, function, design, visual appeal or taste. Green marketing should take all these facts into consideration while charging a premium price from the customer. The fourth P is promotion, which incorporates sales promotion, advertising, personal selling and public relations with eco-friendly touch, which creates distinguished image for the products. Promotion strategy of Idea Cellular, where paperless work was promoted, is one of the best examples of green marketing campaign. So, what are the benefits of green marketing? By practicing green marketing, organizations can achieve few benefits. First, it ensures sustained and long-term growth along with profitability. Second, green marketing saves money in the long run, although initial cost is more. Third, it helps the company to market their products and services, keeping the environment aspects in mind. It helps in assessing the new markets and enjoying competitive advantage. Fourth, most of the employees also feel proud and responsible to be working for an environmentally responsible company. Fifth, green marketing promotes corporate social responsibility. Some of the green marketing practices by companies in India are: McDonald's restaurants' napkins bags are made of recycled paper. Coca-Cola pumps syrup directly from tank instead of plastic, which saves 68 million pounds a year. The Badarpur Thermal Power Station of NTPC in Delhi is devising ways to utilize coal ash that has been a major source of air and water pollution. The Barauni refinery of IOC is taking steps for restricting air and water pollutants. ITC has been carbon positive for 3 years in a row now, wherein it isolates and stores twice the amount of carbon dioxide than what it emits. One of the most important contemporary issues that we will now discuss is service marketing. According to American Marketing Association, service marketing is activities, benefits and satisfaction which are offered for sale or are provided in connection with the sale of goods. Services include all economic activities whose output is not a physical product or construction, is generally consumed at a time it is produced, and provides added value such as convenience, amusement, timeliness, comfort or health in forms that are essentially intangible concerns of its buyers. Now we will talk about the characteristics of services. There are four most important characteristics of services. The first one is perishability. Service is highly perishable and time element has great significance in service marketing. Service, if not used in time, is lost forever. Service cannot be stored. The second characteristic is intangibility. Unlike product, service cannot be touched or sensed, tasted or felt before they are availed. A service is an abstract phenomenon. The third characteristic is inseparability. Personal service cannot be separated from the individual, and some personalized services are created and consumed simultaneously. For example, haircut is not possible without the presence of an individual. A doctor can only treat when his patient is present. And the fourth characteristic is heterogeneity. The features of service by a provider cannot be uniform or standardized. A doctor can charge much higher fee to a rich client and take much lower from a poor patient. Now we are going to talk about the service marketing mix, which consists of 7 P's as compared to the 4 P's of product marketing mix. The service marketing mix assumes the service as a product itself. The extended service marketing mix places 3 further P's, which include people, processes and physical evidence, which are necessary for optimum service delivery. Let us discuss the same in detail now. The first P is product. The product in service marketing mix is intangible in nature. Like physical products such as soaps or detergents, service products cannot be measured. Tourism industry or education industry can be an excellent example. At the same time, service products are heterogeneous, perishable and cannot be owned. The service product thus has to be designed with care. Generally, service blueprinting is done to define the service product. For example, a restaurant blueprint will be prepared before establishing a restaurant business. This service blueprint defines exactly how the product, in our case the restaurant, is going to be. The second P is place. In service marketing, place is where the service product is going to be located. The best place to open up a petrol pump is on the highway or in the city. A place where there is minimum traffic is a wrong location to start a petrol pump. Similarly, a software company would be better placed in a business hub with lot of companies nearby rather than being placed in a town or rural area. The third P of service marketing is promotion, which is a critical factor in the service marketing mix. Services are easy to be duplicated and hence it is generally the brand which sets a service apart from its competitor. You will find a lot of banks and telecom companies promoting themselves rigorously because competition in the service sector is generally high and promotion is necessary to survive. Thus, banks, IT companies and telecom companies place themselves above the rest by advertising or promotions. The fourth P is pricing. Pricing in case of services is rather more difficult than in case of products. If you were a restaurant owner, you can price only for the food you are serving, but then who will pay for the ambience that you've built up for your customers? Who will pay for the band you have for music? Thus, these elements have to be taken into consideration while pricing. Generally, service pricing involves taking into consideration labor, material cost and overhead costs. By adding a profit markup, you get your final service pricing. Here onwards, we will now talk about the extended service marketing mix. The first one is people. People is one of the most important element of service marketing mix. People define a service. If you have an IT company, your software engineers define you. If you have a restaurant, your chef and service staff defines you. If you're into banking, employees in your branch and their behavior towards customers define you. In case of service marketing, people can make or break an organization. Thus, many companies nowadays are involved into specially getting their staff trained in interpersonal skills and customer services with a focus towards customer satisfaction. In fact, many companies have to undergo accreditation to show that their staff is better than the rest, which is a USP in case of services. The second extended service marketing mix is process. Service process is the way in which a service is delivered to the end customer. Let's take an example of two very good companies, McDonald's and FedEx. Both the companies thrive on their quick service, and the reason that they do that is their confidence on their processes. On top of it, the demand for these services is such that they have to deliver optimally without a loss in quality. Thus, the process of a service company in delivering its product is of utmost importance. It is also a critical component in the service blueprint, wherein before establishing the service, the company defines exactly what should be the process of the service product reaching the end customer. The last P of the extended service marketing mix is physical evidence, and it is an important element. As said before, services are intangible in nature. However, to create a better customer experience, tangible elements are also delivered with the service. Take an example of a restaurant which has only chairs and tables and good food, or a restaurant which has ambient lighting, soulful music along with good seating arrangement, and this also serves good food. Which one will you prefer? The one with the better ambience? That's your physical evidence. Several times, physical evidence is used as a differentiator in services marketing. Imagine a high-end private hospital and a government hospital. The private hospital will have plush offices, modern equipment and well-dressed and trained staff. Same cannot be said for a government hospital. Thus, physical evidence acts as a differentiator. This is all about the service marketing mix, which is also known as the extended marketing mix. The major service industries comprise of transportation services, communication services, wholesale and trade, retailing, financial services like banking, insurance, real estate industry, tourism services, health services, legal services, and education. These are some of the examples of service industries. Now, we will briefly discuss about the last contemporary issue, that is political marketing. Political marketing is a relatively new terminology in mainstream political science literature. Political marketing implies the usage of marketing tools, techniques and methods in political process. In other words, political marketing is the outcome of the marriage between marketing and politics. According to Martin Harrop, political marketing is not just about political advertising, party political broadcasts and electoral speeches, but it covers the whole area of party positioning in the electoral market. According to Kavanagh, political marketing is a set of strategies and tools to trace and study public opinion before and during an election campaign, to develop campaign communications and to assess their impact. There are certain differences between political marketing and typical marketing practices, which include: first, unlike any other purchasing decision, all voters make their choice on the same day. Moreover, although there are similarities between opinion polls and brand share tracking methods, the latter are based on actual purchasing decisions, while the former are based on hypothetical questions. The second difference is related to voting choice, wherein unlike any other purchasing decision, has no direct or indirect individual cost attached to it. The third difference is about where voters have to live with the collective choice even though it may not have been their preference. Fourth, in elections, winner takes all. The fifth difference is wherein the political parties and candidates are complex intangible products which the voters cannot unbundle, and thus they have to decide on the totality of the package. Sixth difference is, in many countries it is very difficult to form a new and successful party with the help of marketing alone. Seventh, in most mainstream marketing situations, brand leaders tend to stay in front. Eighth, in political arena, unlike the commercial world, is highly charged with ideas, emotions, conflicts and partisanship. Ninth, the use of negative advertising does not apply to mainstream marketing. We will now discuss about the functions of political marketing, which are prerequisites for successful political marketing management. According to political marketing theorists, there are 8 generic functions of a successful political marketing, which include the following. The first function is the product function. In political marketing practice, there should be an exchange between political parties and electorate in the electoral market. Like mainstream marketing, each political party has to offer some product which they want to sell in the market. Here, party wants to market its product which is promise of a good government. In some cases, the product may be image of a candidate, an ideology, or certain specific foreign policy. Here the entire marketing process is designed to market the product. In USA, the main product function of Democratic Party was to sell brand Obama and a good governance based on change. The second function of political marketing is the distribution function, which refers to the conditions regarding the availability of exchange offer to the exchange partner. The function has 2 aspects, campaign delivery and offering delivery. The campaign delivery function provides the electorate with access to all relevant information about the political product. The third function is the cost function. One of the main functions of mainstream marketing is to sell a product which is cost effective compared to other products in the market, so that customer gets greater monetary satisfaction. The voter should receive all information regarding the product without spending money for it. The next function is the communication function, which involves the function of informing the primary exchange partner of the offer and its availability. It is often seen as the heart of political marketing. For a political party, it implies providing political content, political ideas and future programs, but also aiding the interpretation and sense making of a complex political world. One more other function of political marketing is news management function. This function is closely linked to communication function, but news management function is targeted to secondary exchange partners or intermediaries of which media is an important part. In other words, it is the management of publicity of the candidate and the party. Public relation activities, media management, online advertising campaign management, etc. are news management functions. The next function that we are going to talk about is fundraising function. In mainstream marketing, fundraising is not an issue, but political marketing management cannot survive without fundraising. In fact, the success of other functions largely depends on fundraising function. in order to provide the political candidate with appropriate resources, a distinct fundraising function needs to be addressed. A political party depends to a varying extent on membership fees, donations, etc. The last function that we are now going to talk about is internal cohesion management function. Beside the external management aspects, internal structure and function of the political party also needs to be managed professionally. The function is concerned with relationship with party members and activists as well as spokesperson. The internal marketing function plays a critical role in creating internal stability and therefore the credibility of the party regarding the outside image. So friends, let's summarize our today's discussion. We have covered the contemporary issues of relationship marketing and discussed its importance. We have also talked about holistic marketing, which involves interconnected marketing activities in an organization so as to maximize revenues. We also discussed about one of the most in vogue and emerging issues of green marketing and how organizations can strategically use the green marketing concept in its marketing strategy. Today, service marketing is as important as product marketing, and we discussed the characteristics of service and the service marketing mix. We also discussed about the latest contemporary issue, that is political marketing, and how it is being used by most of the parties across the world to further their campaign and connect with voters. I sincerely hope today's session was useful and interesting. Thank you, friends.